So the Joe Biden podcast, basically JPB, that's how they go. So the JPB podcast, basically they saying that Drake had the biggest run in hip hop, and I believe because if you really think about it, everybody that Drake came with it, like basically Drake came with Rick Ross, French Montana, and then people already like they not even in the music like that no more, and Drake's still in the game. It's like Drake, like the newcomers, Drake like have a run with them, like these 21 Savages, and these are newcomers, and Drake still on the run with them. Like Future, I mean Future still on the run too, but I'm just saying. But let's see what they gotta say.
The time he was Drake of that time.
Nobody's Drake.
He was worldwide superstar of that time.
Yeah, he was.
It's a different game, of course. He was Drake pre-Drake.
Yeah, but Drake is a lot bigger.
50 wasn't
It's
Drake.
a different evolution. He's the evolved version of that.
I'm just, I
But
agree.
he
with you.
walked around
He's still
believing
not.
that he walked
He's
around
still
believing
not
that he
Drake.
was bigger than Interscope.
Nobody's Drake
Yes.
because Drake is in the
And
streaming
Interscope-
era. But,
and-
but without
excuse me, hold on,
streaming,
hold on.
go ahead.
Not
bro.
just
Right. But he walked around believing that he was big
Bigger than the
ass or
system, for
bigger
sure. He
than
did, for sure.
Interscope.
He did.
And that he could throw that weight around. And then they had to remind him, no, you're not.
True.
Same thing
50 Cent-
happened. Hold on. I'm speaking here. Same thing happened. Drake walked around believing that I am on the level of or bigger than this system here. And they had to remind
Yeah,
you
so
that
they basically saying that what is happening to Drake is the same thing that happened to 50 Cent. But I don't even think is the what happened with 50 Cent is the same thing that's happening to Drake, because Drake's still on the run. They didn't stop Drake run, to be honest with you. And it was easier to stop 50 Cent run because music back then was about physical copies. And not only that, 50 Cent is just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Even when he makes R&B, it's not R&B. But Drake the real estate of Drake in hip hop is probably the biggest real estate, so it's hard to stop his run. You know what I'm saying? And now we are in a streaming era too. So, and Drake kind of really was the pioneer for the streaming. You know what I'm saying? Because he even got like speeches that he was giving for Apple Music and stuff like that. So, it's really gonna be hard for his run to stop because he's dominating the streaming. So I don't know how you cannot compare Drake to 50 Cent run. To be honest with you,
oh, you're not. That's all I'm saying.
True. I'm saying that he didn't have a reason not to believe that. He's never seen nobody come before him that was him. 50 had 2 albums that were dominant. 2.
Fam,
This
I'm
nigga
talking about
had
outside of just
2
music.
decades that
Not
were
only the
dominant.
2 albums
Where I
that
was
was dominant,
He had
holding
way
the
more
music.
than
but
two
his artist was
albums.
dominant. Hold on. The niggas that was on
Decade
Gina
and a
was
half.
dominant at the time
He
too.
had
Like,
way
they
more than
wasn't.
just 2 albums.
yeah,
I
but
said-
that's that I agree with Ish though, because 50 Cent like got 2 undeniable albums that he ran. Like he like probably ran for like 3 years undeniable. But Drake, at least we can give him like we can say I say 2 decades, but we can say at least legit he ran 10 years. That is crazy. Like we ain't never seen nothing like that. He started with Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne is not even making music like that no more. He's still making music, but he's not like competing like that. He started with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj got family, got husband. Like he started with Tyga. Like we don't even know where Tyga is. Like the people he started with, like come on. It's just really like he had a crazy run. Like nobody can match Drake run. No, we're not gonna find him.
2 albums that were dominant was the sentence that I said.
I'm not talking just music.
It's my turn to talk. Yo, this boy had 2 decades of holding the music industry on his fucking shoulders.
One and some change,
He's not.
Yeah,
He's not 50
but
Cent.
The point stands. Like,
Yo, Drake has never seen somebody come before him that was him. Not Jay-Z, not Eminem, not none of them have been him.
hold up,
So for him to say that, so for him to think
Yeah,
that he
brother. Like nobody ever had this run. Eminem, no. Jay-Z, no. And to be honest, I don't even think that Jay-Z was running the game like that. Like Drake, no, I don't think so. I mean, Jay-Z was in the mix, but if you really think about it, when Jay-Z, like, because when Jay-Z be always be in the mix, but he's never be the main guy for the time being. Like, just think, like, what I'm saying is, like, when Jay-Z was in the game, right? Ja Rule had a run, and Jay-Z was in the game. DMX had a run, and Jay-Z was in the game. 50 Cent had a run, and Jay-Z was in the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, but when Drake started his run, nobody else had a run. Like, who else had a run? He been the only one running all this time. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, Jay-Z wasn't running the game like that. Jay-Z just got a lot of culture cachet, I feel.
In a class all of his own, even though he's mistaken, he had a right
You don't
to
think
feel that.
You don't think M had an impact like that?
He never run like Drake.
Not a
I
run.
said just raw
Impact.
numbers.
Impact and run.
But I think
We
you
talking
talk about numbers. I think you talk about the
and no.
numbers.
I think that
We're talking numbers that we're putting
I'm a-
Eminem in that.
Exactly.
If
He's
you
talking
talk-
about echelon. Look
But
at
I'm saying
how
Drake
far-
is different.
if you talking numbers, you put Eminem in that category.
Yes.
I don't think that everybody in the world felt Eminem the same way the masses felt Drake.
And I want to stick
think
up.
all-
I think the world felt 50 on that level.
want to stick up for M a little bit. M is a student of hip hop.
True.
Yes.
No matter how big M was or is, he was never going to say anything to Tretch.
Yeah, true.
Or Redman
True.
or
True.
Kane.
True.
Man, not just that.
Even if he went home and felt like
No,
it's
dog.
dip on
He-
my chip, he
he's
would
True.
never present.
He would do the
like
opposite.
He would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He worships them niggas.
Yeah, he-
Anytime he get in front of a camera,
So I
that nigga
don't
brings
think.
up.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair. I don't
But
think it's fair to bring him up. there.
This is what I think happened with Drake, and this happened around 2016 when they decided that we were going to make the entire world move from all digital, all everything to strictly streaming. We needed a face. He was the face. We put everything behind him. I mean, granted, he was a star before that. I'm not saying that, but now
Even
we're-
when I saying that when the streaming started, they say that they was gonna put Drake as a face of streaming. The only reason they could do it is because his music was so good, and not only that, it was not just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if Drake was just like somebody that just do rap music, they probably would not even put his face for the streaming like that. But because he was really good and what he was doing, that's why they did. You know what I'm saying? It's just good.
basically using you to shift the entire industry.
He didn't see the play.
And exactly,
He just
he
didn't
did
see the
not
play.
see the play and
How
understand.
would you?
Because
I'm not saying that he was supposed to.
I'm telling. That's what I'm saying. I'm not defending.
because
that.
if you
I'm
give a
not-
person, you say this, if you give a person the ability to
Feed you.
give them- they were the reason why you did this.
You don't think that though.
That's where the naivety comes into play.
It's like
You didn't do this. They did this.
it's a joint effort.
He doesn't think that.
He don't
He
think
definitely
that.
does
He
not
don't
think that.
And he
It's a
moved
joint
as
They're
if he
basically
did.
saying that when they decide to change like the physical, the physical, like the shift from music from physical CDs to streaming, they basically saying that they use Drake as a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Because they saying Drake didn't see as a big, they didn't see the bigger picture. But I mean, it was kind of, he wasn't as big as he is right now. So, and he just wanna make sure this music is out there. So, but yeah, I don't think nobody ever had this run like Drake. Like, I don't care, Eminem, Jay-Z, and people even like when they compare Jay-Z, like that's what I'm saying. Like Drake run is like undeniable, but like if you everybody else had like probably 3 to 5 years, the most 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But Drake at least like Most people will say 2 decades, but I'll give him legit 10 years straight. Gas. Yeah, the guy just too good.